There's Alli Breen. I think she's home. Hey, Alli.
I'm home. Hey, guys. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good. Now, the show was called Sexy Time. And before we get to the content of the program, Alli, we were talking about the dating apps.
Yeah.
And the specificity of some of them. There is apparently for farmers only, right?
That was
Yes,
weird.
yeah.
Yep.
Right. But apparently you don't have to be a farmer. You could just be looking for a farmer.
Sure.
Which would be nice. Okay. And then plenty of fish. You don't have to be a fisherman.
No.
But some of them are very specific.
It's not even marketed towards fish.
They have the league. I think the league is people only looking for Ivy League people.
Oh, wow.
I know there's one for lumberjacks, timber.
Don't mistake that one for a
not Tinder,
one.
but timber.
Yeah, timber.
Yeah.
Timber. But have you been on the apps at all ever?
It's been a long time, but I was on the apps for sure. I was on Tinder and I was on Hinge.
Oh.
How did it go?
Yeah. Not great. It was not good.
Did you ever go on an actual date with one of the gents?
I went on one date, maybe 2 dates. It's just not my thing because it's so awkward if you don't know anyone up front to have to sit through the, like, what's your favorite movie and what's your favorite? So it's just the apps in general. It's not specific to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't go well for you then?
Not really. It just wasn't, there was no connection. But it wasn't like a nightmare. Nothing bad happened.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Was it, did you go on an actual date? I mean, did you go to like dinner and a movie or something?
We went to lunch.
Did you?
Very tame.
Were you self-conscious about what you were ordering?
No, I probably should be because I could eat like wings or spaghetti, all the stuff you're not supposed to eat on a first date. I'll do. I won't do the salad thing.
Alli, I went on a date with. I went on that Our Time. Are you familiar with that? Where it's the older people. And I took this lady out. She ended up being way older than I thought she was going to be.
God.
Took her to a movie and a restaurant. She was so old it was considered carbon dating. Your thoughts on that?
I think
As a fellow comedian,
I think it worked.
that.
It's still evolving.
I think it worked.
That was more organic. Yeah.
It's getting there. It is getting there.
I think it worked, Josh. Congratulations. I like that very much.
That's a joke we've been trying to work all morning.
Yeah. Well, you nailed it, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of in a comedy workshop today.
Okay, well, let's workshop a little bit of love help. What's what we're here for. Alli, you get the letters. What do they say?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend takes Viagra when he drinks so he can still have sex. He said he gets them for me, but it's still sloppy drunk sex. So
I'm
I'd rather
doing this
just
for
not.
you, baby.
Nobody loves you like I do.
I didn't know this was a thing.
I didn't know Viagra could counter WD.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Countered
Yeah, I think
Whiskey.
I was thinking WD-40, the spray. That would be awkward in the
That could
bedroom.
also be
Different
helpful.
too.
So
What's her problem? Sorry.
So she says it also makes it last for an eternity. Well, it crushes ego to be like, no
Walk a
thanks,
mile in
I'm
my
good.
shoes. Holy hell!
boy, if you're not enjoying it, you got to let him know.
Yeah.
Hey, who cares about his ego? This is about you.
Yeah, he's going to pass out anyway. It doesn't matter if he's still.
What is the
Yeah, he won't remember.
I don't know the answer to this. What's the turnaround time if you take a Viagra? Is it instant gratification, if you will?
Pat?
Or do you have to?
How would I know?
Is that smarty?
Tom, I've taken it. I took it one time just to kind of see.
And you have to wait. Is it like a waiting period or?
It was I took it about a half hour before, and nothing happened until I was.
Stimulated?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't like I was just sitting there and, here we go. Like,
I think that's
you still had to be
You
stimulated.
still had to do the warm-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the beauty of the pill? Is that there's not a shelf life for like 72 hours, I thought, or something. That's why they call it the
just shows
weekend.
up when you need it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so even multiple times, like it'll go back down and come back up when you're ready for it?
That's why they call it drugs.
Oh, okay.
So this guy, knowing he's going to be going on a bender, does he take the pill before he starts
That's what it
drinking,
looks
and then he
like.
gets so drunk that he
And he does it gallantly for his girlfriend.
You know, There are other issues at play
I
here.
think so.
There's a lot going on here.
I'm not saying you should do this, but as a man raised on comedy films like Weird Science, the way they would fix this is they would replace his boner pills with some sort of sleeping pill.
Oh,
There you go.
He passes out, and you'd be like, "Oh, sweetie, you blacked out, but you were a stud last night."
Yeah.
I am
That was
walking
amazing.
weird, babe.
I'm walking weird.
You wrecked me up front.
You think he'll notice if it's like a pink Benadryl instead of the blue Viagra pill?
I mean, if he's drunk enough, he won't notice anything. That said, don't drug your boyfriend. That's an insane
Right.
thing.
This is
Willie also used the quotes like "Don't drug your boyfriend." I just wanted to
Okay, well let's move on and get to the
Just a little ZQL.
non-sexually
That's not really a
dysfunctional.
drug. Okay, dear Allie, I used to have a huge crush on my old babysitter. She's 9 years older than me and just got divorced. I'm 21 now. Should I just call and ask her out? What's the least creepy and weird way to approach this?
Oh, you sound like an okay guy to me. Do it. Just, I don't think you're going to be creepy.
Yeah,
Just
you're
ask
both
her out.
adults, right?
Yeah.
Must be carbon
Yeah.
dating again.
She's 30.
Josh's
He's 21.
Allie's trying. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
When I was 19,
Yeah, it all
I
depends
dated
on
a
her
30-year-old.
response, I guess.
You
'cause
did?
It might
What?
be weird if she's like, I used to bathe you. Like,
Oh.
There's that.
I've grown since then.
Yeah, that's
Good
your
one,
pickup
Ace.
line.
Thank you.
That's what he should say is what you're saying?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. It might not be weird for you, but it might be weird for her. You know?
Maybe admit that up front.
So
Yeah.
you dated a 30-year-old when you were what is it?
I was 19 and she was 30. It was
Oh, it's like, this is right, because this is 21 and 30.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't that Martha Hag? When you...
it was so rad.
Really?
Yeah. It
Josh,
was,
Josh has taught the ways of the world.
it was a fun summer.
Where did you meet her?
Six Flags. She was
Is this a Garth Brooks song?
That's the best answer you could have given.
I worked there.
Yeah.
And I was 19 and she worked there too. She was in the main show where I was Foghorn Leghorn.
Oh,
and
of
she
course.
was-
And she
but she
was-
was just
Did you
herself.
did you leave the suit on?
No, like you
Just
could.
the head.
Just the head.
Did she ask you to?
Leave the head on.
Did she say anything at all about head?
That was fun.
Okay. Well, let's move on. Allie, what else you got?
Yeah.
Dear Allie, I've been having a small fling outside of my marriage and I got an STD. I'm on meds and it'll clear up in a week, but what excuse can I give my wife to not have sex for the next week or so without it looking suspicious?
Well, if you're married, it shouldn't be that difficult to forego sex for a week.
Thus the fling.
Yeah.
Does it take longer
Yeah.
than a week to get rid of something?
I would think.
Just say you have a cut or something.
Right.
You were shaving.
Or you could tell her you don't love her.
Oh, I see. You're
Yes.
taking it to.
Yes.
Don't like the truth?
Yes.
I'm sure she won't
Yes.
sleep with you if you did tell her
Yes.
the
What
truth.
was who said shaving? I missed the point of that.
Me.
What?
You could say that you were shaving down there
trimming.
and you cut it.
That's right.
And it's sore and you don't want to.
But you don't shave the part that you use for sex.
Yeah,
No, no, for me,
if you're shaving Matt,
I grow hair all the way to the tip.
that's
It looks like
People,
a,
some doctors
down there?
have audibly gasped.
they call it
Examined me.
they call it a cattail.
is that prehensile? Can you pick up tennis balls with it?
Yeah, everybody can. Right?
Oh my
Do you sometimes cut it like Hayden Christensen in Star Wars? So it's just one little braided
Tell her, honey, you know how clumsy I am. I tripped and fell into another woman.
Wait, you know what? I don't know that we want to help you,
Make
sir.
a joke
There you go,
out of it.
Josh. I like that.
You sleep in the bed you made.
Okay, next.
There it was.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend travels a lot for work and can be really bad about picking up the phone when I call or responding to my texts. He says I have to calm down and realize he's still working, but why should he be out of pocket so much when he's away? This
No.
seems suspicious to me.
I can't stand it. I'm totally
He's
with him.
working.
That's right. He's cheating.
No, he's not.
Hire a private eye.
Do
Get
his
to the bottom of
job.
this.
So I'm,
Give him a break.
Let it eat you alive.
We need more details anyway. What time of day are you texting and calling?
That's
Yada,
here-
yada,
here
yada.
we are.
And even when you're traveling, I mean, for work, you have all these these functions at the evening. You know what I mean? Like you have to do these work dinners.
yeah, he's at a work dinner. He can't say, "Hang on a second, excuse me, Mr. Fromson. I have to do phone sex with Zelda
Wait a
for a
minute,
few
hold
minutes."
it. He's meeting with Fromson?
It's Fromson.
Wow. How do you get a meeting with Fromson?
You can't take a call during
He's on the
Fromson.
fast track.
You don't don't even have your phone on when you're meeting with Fromson.
You know what they sell, Josh? Johnson rods.
Fromson Johnson. So this is
The girlfriend.
Relax. He's right.
I'm a little on her side with the texting, though. It is always easy to return a text. That's a weird thing to be like, I was away, I was busy.
But sometimes you want to make a point by not returning
exactly.
a
That's
text.
my thing.
That's
If you have
probably
been up his butt the whole time he's been gone, he doesn't have to text you back. Leave him alone.
But also, I was just reading this article. If you're at a meeting, you're not supposed to even have your phone on the table anymore. Have it off,
rude.
out of sight. If someone can see it, they're constantly thinking, oh, that's going to go off. When's that going to go off?
You could always text her that you don't love her anymore.
Is there an emoji for that?
Yeah, just frowny
should
face.
be.
Frowny face, thumb down.
And then the little guy running.
If you want to,
And then an eggplant and spurts.
if you're desperate enough to need help from us, you can reach Alli Breen, ALLIBREEN, on various social media platforms. Alli is a very fine stand-up comedian, and for some reason has been putting up with us for several years now. And once again, it's ALLIBREEN. What else is going on in the world of love gone wrong?
Dear Allie, I went out with a girl who kept calling drinks libations. It just bugs me. Am I being crazy, or is this going to be a deal
No, I
breaker?
totally get that.
Step one, stop going on dates with vampires. That's weird. Call drinks, call
Would you care
bevvies.
for some libation?
Yeah, get some bev, some pops, but you're getting libations. That girl's afraid of garlic, dude. Get out of there.
Yes.
Unless it's Matt Berry, then totally keep
Get out.
stay with him.
Yeah, libation. Oh,
That is annoying.
yeah.
If she hits you with "Good evening," run. That's a weirdo. Talk like a regular person, you weirdo.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Gosh. Have you supped? I'd like to enjoy a libation.
Yes. You know, a lot of people aren't into my old-timiness. Excuse me while I take off
I'm an
my
old
derby.
I guarantee you, if you say libation, at one point you offer someone a handkerchief. No, please take my handkerchief. Get that gross thing out of here.
Oh, I've never understood that.
What?
The handkerchief.
I had a buddy, I had a friend that always had handkerchiefs, and he would always use them, blow his nose, refold, stick it back in his
My
butt.
grandfather did
Oh, my grandfather, too.
Yeah.
I have my entire day's snob.
I've seen someone blow their nose into
my
a cloth
body.
napkin,
Yeah, I mean,
and that
that's
bothers me.
Ridiculous.
Say that again now, Allie?
I've seen someone just blow their nose into a cloth napkin, and that bothers me.
Like at a
Forget about
restaurant?
Folding a handkerchief.
I mean, at a restaurant, as Josh asked. Yeah, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, at a restaurant. Yep.
Oh, no.
It's my favorite
Been on a
move.
date. That's one of those.
Well,
yeah,
what's he supposed to do?
deal breakers.
Blow it on the tablecloth? What do you want?
He's supposed to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yep.
You take,
Yes,
you
exactly.
take the napkin to the bathroom and use it there? Do you flush it?
First off,
No.
I'm with Jess here.
Get a
Etiquette
paper
is
towel,
you
yeah.
never, I don't care
No.
what restaurant you're at, you don't blow your nose at the table.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Or in the
Even with-
studio.
even with-
Especially into cloth.
That's why I wear long sleeves.
You don't blow your nose? You get upset when I take a Kleenex and blow my nose in here?
We're not at a restaurant eating. You go into the bathroom when you do that at a restaurant. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're around
Animal.
I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to ruin the meal for everyone.
Yeah, but you do take the cloth napkins in to wipe, right?
That's exactly right.
Ask for an extra.
And then you rinse them out in the sink and hang them up.
Yes.
Take you a while.
You hand them to the attendant. You go, hey, thanks, pal. And you flip them a dime.
Get a crisp one out of your
That is
pocket.
just good manners.
I don't want to miss Bix Biter Beck's next set. We have time for one more quick one, Allie.
Dear Allie, my boyfriend came on a beach vacation with my family, and oh my God, he brought a Speedo for a bathing suit.
Amazing.
Completely turned me off, and I can't get it out of my head. Honestly, neither can the rest of my family. We all had to try to keep straight faces. I jokingly asked if he could wear something else, but he didn't think I was serious. How do I overcome this huge ickiness?
It's over. Right?
Yeah.
He's now just Speedo guy. Remember Speedo guy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember Speedo guy. This is
He'll
over.
never come.
Yeah.
Nope.
Was he trying to be funny?
No, he was trying to be straight.
That would be totally different if he was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I think
And
he
then
was
change.
trying to pretend he was
Yeah.
straight, but he forgot.
This is what you'd wear, right? You'd wear this, right?
He forgot the code.
I don't think I would break up with a guy just because he wore a Speedo. It wouldn't bother
This
me.
guy's now a
It
joke.
wouldn't bother me.
No, he's now a hairdresser.
A family vacation. Ooh,
Any straight man
I don't think
wears
I'd be able to get
Speedos.
that out of my head.
None of you guys have ever wore Speedo?
I mean, not since
No.
swim team
Oh, okay.
in elementary school.
Allie, thank you, and we apologize. We'll apologize.
Speedo dating weirdo.
We'll apologize for next week now.
Who does wear a You know, when I swim, I like everybody to see the outline of my balls.
You know who does?
I insist on it.
This
It's
girl.
very European, I
This
think.
girl that I went to college with, they just went on their honeymoon, and her husband, he wore a Speedo the whole time. And in all these pictures, this dude is hanging, man. He is confident. He is ready to go. That's who wears them.
I appreciate it.
All right.
You like a nice Speedo?
Yeah.
Well, good luck finding a straight guy. Okay. But Allie, are you working this weekend?
I am. I'm at the comic strip this weekend, and then Lexington, Kentucky at the Red Mile Casino next weekend.
All right.
Nice.
Well, be sure to remind us.
Yeah.
That's great. And you can reach Allie once
Absolutely.
again. ALLIBREE. And you look great, Allie. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Hi, Allie.
Well, we learned a lot there, didn't we?
That poor girl. She wakes up early
I know.
for us to just.
Us jackals.
Yeah. I don't know. Cut off his penis. Why do I do this?